So today we're going to do a couple of pretty simple things. We'll be making some kitchen utensils out of the hickory that I have left. I made some previously, but they didn't turn out super duper great. So we're going to make some new ones. I already have one rounded edge on here, but we're going to taper this towards the front. That way it comes to a point. It's going to be used as a scraper more than anything else. We're not flipping stuff over. We're just scraping stuff or pushing stuff around the pan. So let's get to taper it. And there's our spatula, or at least the beginnings of it. Oh, the chamfer. Okay, so at this point, we have everything trimmed to where I want it. Previously, I've done versions where I cut down a handle through here, but I don't like that very much, and neither does my partner. So we're gonna keep the wedge shape. We have it tapered down, but there's still lots of rigidity here, so it's not gonna bend and flex. Again, this is gonna be used as a scraper, and maybe occasionally to flip something over. I think in our second one, we might grind a more aggressive bevel so that we have a secondary position so that we can use it bevel up or bevel down. But yeah, so we're gonna do one more of these, and then we got a spoon to do. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have our two spatulas, and now it's time to work on our spoon. This one is going to require a bit more layout, and we're going to get ye old friends, the flexible ruler. This guy has been surprisingly helpful. I say surprisingly helpful, but I feel like it's something you see, and for a second you're like, why would that be useful? That seems pointless. And then you think about it for a little bit longer, and you're like, oh wait, that seems like it could actually come in handy. So we're gonna lay out the bowl of our spoon. You know, I think maybe this piece isn't as wide as would be ideal, but it will be okay. Never seen a spoon in this shape before, but you know, no reason not to make it. Okay, so we have the very odd bowl of our spoon laid out. That is okay. Now, we're gonna lay out the shaft. Ooh, I think I have a ruler in my pocket. Wrong pocket. This pocket, ruler. One thing I really enjoy about this kind of thing, that it does not have to be precise at all. It absolutely could be precise, but there's no downside to just having fun with it. You'll probably wind up with something functional, and you get to joke about it with whoever you're giving it to, or even if you're just using it for yourself, every time you pick it up, you get to go, oh yeah, that goofy thing. And that part's always fun. So if I wanted to do a round handle, it would probably be laid out like that. If I wanted to keep the same general idea, we would just carve out our bowl. So I think maybe we resaw this down the middle, and then we have put our hollow in. I don't know if we're gonna resaw it down the middle or just a bit, but I definitely think we're gonna thin this stock out. After cutting it down, we have some really fun grain in there. I'm a pretty big fan of that. The back of our spoon will look cool. And now we got this other strip that will wind up being something. I'm just not sure what yet. So I think now we get to spend some time with a gouge. Probably need that and that. Okay, our trio is back together. Bow, bow, bow. I never thought there would be any catharsis or enjoyment in making kitchen implements, but the experience of making something that someone else will use for the foreseeable future is nice. To build something that every time somebody picks it up, they will go, oh yeah, Morris made this for me. Even if it is kinda goofy. It's really nice. It's not something I experienced a whole lot growing up. And if you've never made something for somebody else, I'd recommend you try it. Now we'll let the last one dry while we wipe off the other two. This spoon is not great. Oh wait, I can fix that. I have the tool. We have the technology. I feel so goofy. I'm standing here going, how on earth am I going to clean out the bottom of this? I have a spoon gouge. And we just hydrated this. Much better. Okay, so the bottom is still very rough, but it is substantially better than it was.